5 p.m.'s a dangerous nap time, if I have to say so myself, Sammy. Because, son, if you fall asleep at 5 p.m., you might not sleep tonight. Also, Regatta's fuck you. I was so nervous. Also, Pine, don't you mean then that you're not good at waking up early? Isn't that like more of what you're inherently bad at? I just noticed there's like a bug, I think, on that. He's not harming anyone right now. I was gonna say, does it look okay? Thank you for the hydrate. This coffee is still really full. I spilled it on my kitchen floor though. Look at the seam on that sleeve. Thank you. Thank you, Demeet. And you're better at so many things than you know. I'm scared with this camera. So I got this camera on Tuesday. I have had no time to set it up. I've been very, very busy. So I set it up last night at like 9 p.m. Turn down the dramatic music just a little bit. Yeah, so it's like wider screen of, like wider field for one, like wider depth of everything. Much, much higher like 4K capability resolution, which now there's going to be no doubt about my age. Like everyone's going to be like, oh, she's showing that full 840-ish years now. But yeah, so I'm still kind of like, I haven't really played with it at all. I don't know. I'm sure I need to like fix some settings and things. I know the autofocus is kind of being a little goofy, where it seems to be like kind of unsure what it wants to do. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully I have it set fairly decently in every scene, because I also had to go through all the scenes and make sure it was like scaled properly. And hopefully I don't have anything where it's going to show like not that I have anything I think I need to hide like in my room right now, but just in case. I was gonna say my skin is kind of the same tone as my chair. Maybe I need to get like a blanket to like throw over the back of this chair so it's a little more. I also got a new light, but I don't think it's gonna like make a difference in this like daylight time. There it is. Yeah, in daylight it doesn't make a difference, but that's like a new, yeah, not really confuses the camera. But at night, I'm still trying to figure out the settings for at night, but
I'm off doing hot bitch shit or whatever. What's the meme? Hot girl shit.
Thank you, Zandy.
I am not cool. I'm not cool.
Thank you. And we got a hype train. Good grief. But yeah, we also, now you can see it's got coffee on it. I'm so sorry. Coffee and like lipstick and everything. We'll simp for Circa. It's been a morning. Like I said, I already spilled coffee everywhere. You're vibrant, Sammy. But yeah, I need to like sit down and really figure out like the settings for the camera and stuff. So I apologize. You're gonna be seeing me in way too much detail probably for a bit, and like in colors that aren't good. Silver, thank you. What does it say at the bottom of the mug? We'll simp for Circa. Every side of it has coffee. I'm like, which side doesn't have coffee? Every side of it has coffee. Yeah, we'll simp for Circa. That autofocus worked quite nice. Does it come back to me? It does. The underside? Nothing. There's nothing on the underside. Are you trying to get me to spill my coffee? I do feel like it is probably that, Zandy. I'm sure one of the mods can probably like figure it out. But yeah, I'm sure that it is basically just like oh, it still works. It still works. It still works. I need to get, since we have a hype train going, I need to go get something to eat. A Japanese snack. That's what I'm trying to say. I actually am prepared for this, for once. Other things in my life, not too prepared for, but for the potential hype train snack, am prepared. Fugu, yeah, dame. No, and also just ignore the fact that I have an electric blanket on. That it's very cold. There's definitely, yeah, I was gonna say Regeltas can probably cook. Zandy, thank you. There you go. There's a different message. Thank you, Zandy. I appreciate it. Almost halfway to a year. Yeah, 27 months. Halfway there. So I have this pineapple cake from Singapore that somebody gave me. Just like because it's, again, Japanese culture, like if you go on a trip you bring back stuff for everyone. I don't know if this is still good though. I got this like at the beginning of the week and I don't really know how long. It doesn't have a date on it. It wouldn't be the first time I've eaten something that's like kind of expired for stream, but I'm gonna open it up and see, and if it looks bad I have this other thing to try to consume. Fallen pineapple. It says Wu Gu Feng. Product of Singapore. I don't know. Everyone knows a year is 60 months. On the trivia, would I say a way to phrase the trivia question be around the same as a Jeopardy question? Oh. Oh, you mean like where you have to say like what the question is rather than the answer? I'm not great at that style, but I can try it. My strongest subject is a great question. I don't have a clue. Weakest subjects, well, math, but I don't think math counts as trivia. Weakest is probably like history or geography, if I'm being honest. I'm like really shit at that. Or pop culture. I'm actually really shit at pop culture too. But yeah, probably history or geography. Strongest subjects are probably things like, well, I can get like real obscure, but like art, I tend to be pretty good at art history. Science to an extent, but the problem is I tend to like overthink science stuff. Literature, okay. I don't know if I'm really super strong in anything, to be honest, in trivia wise. I used to be pretty good at proverbs. They don't ask about those anymore though. Hey, Volt Killer, thank you for the sneaking in. So I am not sure about this. I mean, it looks okay from the outside. Don't look at how broken my nails are right now. It's very dense looking though. It smells like a cake. Doesn't look like a cake though. Looks more like a solid block of, yeah, like a brick of resin. It doesn't this doesn't look like it's gonna be a good time, does it? I really don't, Sammy. I find myself to be more like, yeah, well that's the thing is, yes, I was called a Renaissance woman and that was the greatest compliment I've ever received in my life. Yes, I'm like a Renaissance woman, but it means I have a broad range of like knowledge about a bunch of stuff, but I'm not like a specialist. I feel like I'm not a specialist in anything. Okay, I'm gonna have a little snack here and then I'll do that trivia. Looks like Calorie Mate. I still haven't tried Calorie Mate block yet. I have several, but that's a tough bite. I'm so sorry you're having to see this in full focus too. Thank you for the hype train too. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to fulfill this hype train, but it's gonna be a tough one. Okay. I know exactly what this reminds me of. Surprisingly didn't leave crumbs. I was a little worried about that, but I think it's because it is so densely buttery. I like the little froggy boy. He's cute. It's not stale. It reminds me of a Fig Newton, if anyone's had those. The cake isn't quite as spongy, but it's definitely like a heavy, buttery, like thick pastry with a very gooey. I'm gonna show the inside, which is kind of gross, so if you don't want to see that, but just to like make my, now it's crumbling a little bit, but it's got like a very like it's pineapple. I'm gonna sneeze too. Everything's going wrong. It's got like a very like fruity jelly like filling that reminds me of the, and it has the taste more like a Fig Newton kind of like taste. It doesn't really taste pineapple to me. It's more of that taste. So if you're into that, dip it in coffee. Honestly, I would, except I think it'd ruin my coffee. I don't like things like, I don't like particulates in my coffee. I have the same problem with biscotti. Like, I really like the taste of biscotti, like, as itself when it's dipped in coffee, but I don't like drinking the coffee after the biscotti's been in it. I need, like, a separate coffee for dipping biscotti, which sounds so fucking pretentious. I don't like Fig Newtons. I think because I have this, like, weird, I don't really remember specifically, but I have a weird memory of, like, getting sick eating them. I associate them in my head with not feeling well. So I feel like there was some situation in my childhood where I ate like too many Fig Newtons. So that's like why I'm kind of like, that's a fine treat, but I think me psychologically cannot consume. I didn't forget to switch on my light. It's just very low setting right now. I have a lot of natural daylight and I'm just going with natural daylight right now because I just couldn't be bothered. I got a new camera, so everything's a little like set differently, so I apologize if I look a little dark, but I think once I switch game screen it might brighten up a little, but probably not. So, but this is what you get today because I didn't have time to set anything up. I'm sorry. But Pine, I missed your trivia question. Let me scroll back up. I saw you asked it, but then I ate a pineapple-y Fig Newton. What is the name of the U.S. battleship that remains submerged at Pearl Harbor as a memorial to those lost during the Japanese attack? Is that the Arizona? Is it the Arizona? USSA? I don't remember. It is? Okay. I don't know why I know it, but I do. Probably because it's been a trivia for some point. Ask me another for free. Because I'm shocked I knew that. Do one in my Renaissance specialty areas. No, I don't care. Yeah, everyone, you can just ask me trivia questions today. I'm in that mood. Free trivia questions for all. I'll probably make a fool of myself, but it's very cold. Yeah, USS Arizona iced tea. Hell yeah. It is my professional villain era. Yeah. I could turn up my chotomate. So here's the thing. What is it called? Control center. Name 3 Baltic. I told you geography isn't my best step. Scandinavia. Never mind, no one asked me trivia questions. There, I'm brightening it up, but now it's like quite hard for me to see my screen. But is that better? Or is that too bright? What if I doing a lot of stuff with it and putting new hardware and stuff in it, connecting to it. But especially my like externals, like my keyboard, my Stream Deck, my camera have been kind of like having weird sort of issues. African swallow or European swallow, Zandy? Also, you're gonna really set off Pine with that one. But they've been doing things where they like randomly will like completely disconnect and then connect in a few seconds. So hopefully that hasn't happened yet on stream, but there's always a chance. And if that happens, just hang tight and I'll come back, I guess. But in addition, my keyboard and things now, apparently there's an issue with Corsair's like RGB stuff, where the software for it just randomly like disappears for itself. Like it's still like, I don't know what's happening, but basically I looked it up. It's like a common issue. So like things have just been a little goofy with like my external stuff. So hopefully everything keeps working fine. But obviously I need to like tweak a bunch of things, and I just have not had the time to like fix anything this week. I've been slammed with trying to finish this manuscript that I've been working on. And how do I get this to go away now? Okay, there. And I have 2 other manuscripts I'm supposed to be working on, as well as 2 presentations. In addition, I'm doing lab work right now with a set of new mice that came in. So I've just been a little bit busy, so I apologize. But yeah, so I've basically still have time to stream a bit, but not any time outside of that for like messing with stream stuff and things like that. But hopefully, as always, hopefully things will calm down here in a second and I'll get to like really set stuff up. But I was very eager to like use the new camera, so I just wanted to like put it up and use it, even if it wasn't quite tweaked to perfection yet. So yeah, that's where we are. But we're gonna be, and I'm sorry I'm starting a little bit late. It's technically normal time because of daylight savings, but for me, I wanted to start a little bit earlier, but I just didn't get it accomplished because I was, again, like trying to tweak everything and stuff. And I might leave probably about the same time as I left last time, so maybe 2-ish hours from now. So a little bit shorter stream, apologies. But today is going to be a very busy day for Ruru. So it was early. Yeah, I keep forgetting about daylight savings. So, also though, it will be a much more solid. This will be the time that it's going to be starting from here on out, because my Japanese class in the morning is starting up again. So the stream will probably start around this time every week now, because I got that Japanese class again. So got that going for me, but it also means that stream will be more consistent start time, hopefully. Anyway, though, we got a game we can play. I don't remember what we were doing, but we were doing it. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, we were talking to Renee, who is currently fused with our lad, Kim. It's totally normal, totally fine. Everything's a-okay there. I forget if he sent us any sort of... Oh, okay, we can go to the radio and run the serial number. We haven't done that. See, they're like... Renee and Kim are like one person now. There are too many boules on the ground. You want to throw some more? No. Don't get mayonnaise on the measuring tape? That's just good rules to live by. Alright, and for Sammy.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with...
Good mail delivery box.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
Sammy. It's part of like a game. It's like a ball for this game that they're playing. I forget what it's called. Petanque or something, I don't know. Japanese trivia question. The Seshoseki, or killing stone, that Tamamo no Mae was sealed in, is located on what volcanic mountains? I don't know, Fuji-san. I don't know, it's so that's a trick one. Tamamo, or Tamamo-san. In front of Tamamo. Where's your car, Kim? There it is.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Thanks to me. That made me giggle too much. It's Cylindria. Everyone be cool. Everyone be chill. Everyone be cool. Slendria, you looked fabulous today. You were like the embodiment of fall spirit today, I felt like. You had a beautiful cranberry sweater. I was jealous. You looked fantastic. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're relaxing, chilling out. Nasu Mountains of Tochigi Prefectures. I gotta go there. That's me trying to reenact that scene. Her sleeve seams were perhaps lacking. Are mine like that fantastic? My inner lining is showing though. It's a nice inner lining, but we don't really need it to be sticking out like that. Okay, pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me, Alice?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
E5010010000. The make and model of the armor is Fairweather T500/VE.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow.
Fuck.
Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Tomorrow? That's gonna be like
The
January.
International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
I want a more lantern diadem. Okay. Well, no, I'm not. That'd be rude just to be like, have you heard back yet? I just told you 2 seconds ago and you told me to call back tomorrow, but have you heard yet? I know people like that, though. I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Okay. No. No, this game's smarter than that, Pine. This game would definitely snark me for trying to do that. I'm pretty positive. Okay, what do we do now? So we've done that. Victims' tattoos. I can ask around for more about the tattoos. Kuno didn't tell us anything. Sleeve like the fabric anaconda within which your flexing arms are so contained. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, Silver. I'm sure it looks terrible in 4K. I would never lie to you intentionally, Pine. With any malicious intent, at least. Speaking of flexing arms, which I don't